New York all season. Derrick Rose can only do so much.
Capella and Gibson, who is also starting his second consecutive game with the tip, and Young controls for Atlanta. Working against Bullock to start the game. Little high ball screen by Collins. He's got a deadly floater and connects for the game's first 2 points. He's out early here this afternoon with assistant coach Kenny Payne. 90 minutes before tip, getting up a lot of reps and still trying to find his jumper, now 0 for 2. A deep bomb from Alpharetta, but that one doesn't connect. Bogdanovich.
That was critical in Game 3. The Hawks made 16 of 27 three-pointers. A little bit of a slow start, 2 pretty good looks.
And Derrick Rose has been doing that all series, Doris. And Young back in transition. Probing underneath. Boy, what a find to Capella.
Trae Young, it doesn't matter if he has a live drip. They know how important this game is. Atlanta, remember, they're pretty young, Mark.
Randall with a little bully ball, got it to fall with the offhand. 14 in Game 3 after being shut out in Game 2. Barrett with a slick spin to Rose. Got it.
So
for start. Young into the paint. Great pass again to Capella. A little room service.
Let him control the tempo. He's established it throughout the first 3 games. Let him work.
They corral Rose off the screen. Randall made a lot of his mid-range jump shots and knocks down that one there. Randall isolated against Hunter. Little fade away from the baseline, no good. 2 for 6 now in the ball game. Young in a rush, got it. Man, for the Hawks this year, 15 points, 14 rebounds on the season, and Young with the steal walks out to the three-point line. Butter. Young inside again to Capella. Man, they are hooking up.
Work. He's been a nightmare for the New York Knicks this entire series. RJ, you're in the rear view. Hit him with the in-out. How about the bounce pass? Mr. Capella, easy money. Had this synergy and continuity, and Bogdanovich just talked about it. He said playing with Trae Young is easy. He makes our life easy.
See what the Knicks get out of this timeout. Rose with another corner 3 knocks down his second one of the ball game. He's got 8 quick points. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins rising up in the paint and knocking down an impressive looking jump hook. He rebounded from a scoreless Game 2 at 14 in Game 3. Randall connects on the 3. One thing about Randall, tied at 15. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Randall working against the shorter Kevin Huerter. Free throw line jump shot is a little bit strong. That's
where they put him though, Mark. They like to isolate him at the free throw line late game. That's exactly where they'll put Julius.
Collins for 3. Hit the top of the backboard, not out of bounds though, and Randall back the other way. Rose into the paint. And too late for the defense.
Because they need the scoring punch of Derrick Rose.
And Trae Young draws the foul on the play.
Derrick Rose has provided a much-needed boost to a New York offense that all year had periodically been anemic if Julius and RJ were not cooking. The floater game is there. He's talked about it. I am not the explosive athlete. I'm not a one-man fast break. But to Derrick Rose's credit, boy, injury after injury. A lot of guys, he's made enough money, he could have hung it up. But the passion for the game, Mark, made him keep fighting back. I don't know how you can't admire the guy.
Amen to that. Cassidy has more.
You know why Rose is... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wondering why Rose just walked off the court there. I'll get more information on that in just a bit. But Derrick Rose has had one of the more unique journeys in the NBA. And when he was asked to reflect on the position he's in right now, he said his appreciation is at an all-time high and says his job is to play as hard as he can for the guys his age or a little older that think they can hoop, or guys younger than him that feel like all they need is another opportunity. And when I asked Derrick if he thought about his journey from his first stint in New York after being traded from the Bulls to now, and he told me, I'm trying to stay in the moment. Every time they say you think about the past or the future, you go into default mode. I'm just happy. And longtime teammate Taj Gibson, who had been with Rose in stints with the Bulls, Timberwolves, and Knicks, said one thing about Derek I noticed, when he's in a familiar situation that he's comfortable in, he's going to flourish. And right now he's around faces that he's been in battle with for a long time. So it's no coincidence he's been playing well. But I will get you an update on Derek Rose when I can.
Yeah, great work, Cassidy. He's off to a good start. 10 points in the ball game. Burks, who had that great game 2, missing the little layup. Young kicks it out to Hill. Over to Gallinari at the top of the lane. Drives it, draws the foul. Counted. Gallo with an opportunity for a three-point play.
But Gallo enters the league as a sweet shooting big. Now the ability to put it on the deck. He's got the size to cross the body and then absorb contact on that shooting wrist and still make a play.
Coming off a 12-point game in the previous contest, along with 4 rebounds in 24 minutes.
Solomon Hill has checked in. He's guarding Burks. Gallo is guarding Julius. In that matchup, Gallo has held him to 4 for 15. There's the switch you wanted.
He's got the shorter Hill on him now. Burks cuts through. A little one-dribble mid-range is no good. And here's Herter coming back the other way. Julius Randle now 3 of 9. Over to Trae Young. Thought about it. Had a notion. Now pulls. Loose ball and the Hawks retrieve it. Young slams on the brakes. Rebounded again by Hill inside. Partially blocked by Randle, out of bounds.